I can't believe I'm saying this about neutral palette. You guys know how I feel about neutral palettes. I know this is shocking coming from me. Hey lovelies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mina. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And today we're going to be reviewing this baby right here. Yeah guys, you read that right. It is the new Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Divine Neutrals palette. It is a neutral palette, but you guys, I'm really excited about this palette. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I came up with these two eye looks or my thoughts and opinions about this palette, then stick around. And by the way, before we actually get started with this video, I just wanted to take a moment of silence for the lovely, caring, and selfless person that we lost in the beauty community, Mel Thompson. I was one of her subscribers and I didn't know her like that, but I definitely watched some of her videos and she was just such a lovely person and I just liked her personality watching those videos. So rest in peace, Angel, and this is for you. Mel, we all love you and we'll miss you in the beauty community for sure, and I can't imagine how much your husband and kids miss you. We wish you were with us still, but I really hope that you're in a better place. So this is for you. Okay guys, moment of silence over. Now let's go ahead and get started with this video. So as you guys can see, I've already gotten my brows and my face done off camera and we're gonna be doing the eyes together. So I made a trip to the Morphe store in my city yesterday, and before I actually get started with this video, I wanted to give a big shout out to the Morphe team that works in the Mall of America, especially Cassidy and Kyle. Every time that I go there, they're very helpful and they're very sweet. So shout out to them. Thank you so much, Cassidy, if you ever watch this video. So now let's go ahead and move on with the palette. First of all, this is how it looks like. It's very sleek, it's very nice. I'm not gonna lie, I love Jaclyn Hill's packagings. I know this is in collab with Morphe, but still, if you guys are not new to my channel, I'm a gal who does not like neutral palettes that much, but when I saw the picture of this, I was just like, I have to have that and I have to do a review on it. I don't know, something about this palette just caught my attention. So it comes with this box, this is how it looks like, and this is the back of it. So it says, you know, I love a neutral moment, whether it's a minimal look or a full smoky eye. This palette offers all the shades you need to create your perfect nude mood. I hope you love it as much as I do. XO Jaclyn Hill, and it has all the ingredients and stuff which we're not really gonna get into. So that's about it on that. And this is the actual palette. You guys see how stunning it looks? Oh my gosh, I love sleek simple palettes that have, like, you know, a pop of something, and the letterings on there is just like, you know, popping. And the back of it looks like this, and what do you know, it comes with a mirror. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this for Morphe. Let me show you guys the mirror without blinding y'all. I know it's just a neutral palette, but there's just something about this palette that just caught my attention. So these are how the shades look like. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. It looks stunning, and the mirror is always appreciated, like always. So it comes with 12 shades, 6 matte shades and 6 shimmers. Like, I already swatched the shades in the mall yesterday, but it's so smooth. So this is the first shade, and it's the lightest shade, which is like a transition shade. And this last shade is actually gonna be the darkest shade in this palette. Well, the darkest matte shade in this palette for like deeper skin tones. Oh my goodness, the swatches are so freaking cute. Look at that. The first shimmer shade is called Ah Lux. Oh Jaclyn, stop it. That's beautiful. And last but not least, we have Exposed. There you go. That looks much better. Ooh. Ooh. So those are the swatches, guys. They swatched very beautifully. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eye look. Yeah. So guys, for the first eye, I'm gonna be taking that shade, that very pale shade called Cheek Happens, and I'm just gonna be buffing that very close to my eyebrows. It looks like it has a bit of a tint to it. And the eye look that I'm gonna be creating on this left eye is actually gonna be inspired by Jaclyn herself on the campaign photos. The eye look that she has, I'm gonna try to recreate that on this eye. I'm just looking at this photo right now, and this is the next shade I'm gonna be taking. That is a nice shade, goodness gracious. And I'm just gonna be placing that on my outer V. Oh my goodness, that is a nice shade. What the heck, that's beautiful. That's really pretty. Patchiness who? We don't know her. I don't know, I might have went a little too dark, I'm not sure. But anyway, moving on. I wish I had her brushes for this. So next I'm taking this shade called Booked. Look at this. Look how they're blending out together. And I'm just gonna be buffing down my crease just like this, guys. And I'm gonna be taking the shade called Good Vibes, which is a lighter brown, and buffing that out even more and creating like that wing. This is such a pretty palette. Oh my gosh, I don't even like neutrals. I'm actually gonna go back in with this shade because I feel like I lost some. How the colors are blending out together though. Whoa, and she has like a little bit of brown right here, I'm noticing. So I'm just doing that. Okay, I think we can finally go ahead and move on to the shimmers, which is what I'm really excited about. So it looks like the first shade that she has in the inner corner is the brown shade that I first swatched. Yes. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something because I'm not sure what they did here because I'm not a makeup artist, but I have an idea. This shade is like her highlighter, man. By the way, the next shade I'm taking is the Luxe shade right here, the first shimmer. That's really pretty. And I'm actually taking it all the way to where they took it, which is like the middle right here. I just sprayed my brush, by the way. I'm gonna take the cocoa shade again, the darker shade. And now I'm gonna go ahead and buff it out. So far that's how it looks like. Very simple eye look, but very, very pretty. I love it. It looks like in the inner corner it gets a bit darker. It has some dimensions. I want to add this shade a little bit. Oh, that's really pretty. And for her brow bone, it doesn't have any like shimmers on it, so I'm just gonna add the very light shade that we had earlier just to brighten it up a little. Guys, I know this look is not exactly like hers, but it's pretty darn close, and I love it. Like, I'm here for it. What? I actually found a brand new clean brush, and for her bottom eyeshadow it looks like it's very simple. It's not very dark, it's just like a bit shadow. So let's try this brown first. Yeah, I can't see that, so let's go a shade darker. Yeah, this is how I wanted it to look like. This is it, guys. This is it. So just like that, it's just one shade. And then I'm gonna take my flat brush again, and it looks like she has a little bit of the shimmer like right here too. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some liner because she has a black liner on her waterline. And since most of you guys don't know me like that, I love putting some black liner on my waterline. I love that, especially when it comes to like smoky / natural eye looks. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and pop on some lashes, and I'll be right back to get started on the right eye with you guys. And we're gonna create a different eye look on this eye as well. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is how the eye looks like so far, and we're gonna move on to this eye. I already primed it off camera, and I was actually thinking of creating a smoky eye with this eye because this palette has like the perfect smoky eye shades, except black obviously, but we can use that dark brown. For this eye I'm thinking of creating like an all matte eye look and maybe like shimmer in the inner corner and brow bone, but we're gonna see how that turns out. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the darkest shade. Oh wow, that's dark. If you want to create a smoky eye look from this palette, this shade is definitely as good as a black shade, but definitely less messy. Okay, now that we packed that one there, I need a blending brush and just blend out that shade. And I'm taking a brown shade that's close to that one and just blending out with it. And I want the shade to be diffused as it gets closer to the brows. That's my goal. So far, these two shades are blending out so seamlessly together. It has been a minute since I created like a dark brown / any kind of brown smoky eye look, and I'm so excited for it right now. And I'm gonna take a lighter brown shade. Look at that blend. And last but not least, I want to move on to a light brown, like a very light brown, and just diffuse the... Okay guys, now that's all the way blended out, I'm gonna take my flat brush from earlier, and I need a spray obviously, and take that shade that I love so much, Luxe, and pop it on my brow bone. And the next shade I'm gonna be taking for my inner corner is gonna be this gold shade that I've been eyeing this whole time, and it's called Birthday Sweet. This is such a pretty shade. Okay, so I kind of want this eye to be like very smoky, so I'm gonna start with the darkest shade and smoke on my bottom lashes because why not, right? And now I'm taking a lighter brown shade and just diffusing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye off camera, you know, just apply some mascara and pop on some lashes, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final results. Don't leave yet. Okay guys, I'm back, and these are the final results for both of the eyes. So what do we think? We got some Smokey Eye going on here, and then we have the Jaclyn Hill inspired look for this palette, which is called the Divine Neutrals. Let me just take a quick minute or two just to talk about this palette. You guys already know how I feel about this palette as you've been watching this video. I hope you just didn't skip to the end. But some of the pros that I have about this palette is that it's pretty cheap compared to many palettes. It's only $18, but you do only get 12 shades, but they're worth it. $18 is nothing compared to like many of the $45 palettes, you know, especially the quality that you're getting here. I also like that it comes with the same number of shimmers and mattes. I love that. So you don't have to like go looking for shimmers or mattes. All of the shades, the mattes and the shimmers were very, very creamy, especially the mattes. Well, the shimmers too. I don't know, all of it. All of them were creamy as hell. Like, I love them. I didn't like 3 of the shimmer shades because I felt like they were too dark. For me personally, I like my shimmers to be a little bit light, especially since I like my mattes, like on my crease, to be like a bit deeper than my shimmers. Go away! It was a tiny fly. But I like my shimmers to be a bit lighter so they can pop, you know. The palette is not heavy. It's very easy to like carry around or travel with. I like that about it. It's not too big. It's not too tiny either, you know. And you get like decent shades here. Like if you want to travel with this and you're like a neutral lover or a neutral type of girl, you'll love this palette. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm saying this about neutral palette. You guys know how I feel about neutral palettes. Like, I'm so hard on them, but like this just won my heart. I love that it comes with a mirror too. Like, I know a lot of Morphe palettes, the typical ones do not come with mirrors, but I noticed that the Jaclyn Hill ones came with a mirror and this comes with a mirror, so I couldn't be more appreciative. That's always one of the cons that I have with Morphe palettes. They don't come with a mirror, even though it's not the end of the world for me if a palette does not come with a mirror, but it just makes it super easy, especially if, you know, I'm recording a video for you guys, so that's always appreciated. Besides that, the packaging. Let's talk about packaging a little bit because I'm a packaging fanatic, as you guys know. I love that it's very simple but yet very sleek and very like expensive looking. I think it's the nude part of it and the gradient that's getting to me. What else was I gonna say? I honestly don't have any cons about this palette. I honestly don't have any negatives. For real. Like, I don't even know. I don't understand how that's possible because I always have negative things to say about neutral palettes. I always judge them super harsh compared to like bright palettes. But this palette has definitely just won my heart. Like, I don't even know what else to say. And the price is very unbeatable. And like I said, if you're a neutral lover, go get you one, sis. You need one. When they posted this on Instagram, they said this might be the only neutral palette that you'll need. I really believe that. If you don't have any neutral palettes by now, I don't know what you're doing with your life, sis, if you don't even have one neutral palette. But this is your moment. This is it for you. You need to grab this. Under $20, I don't even know what to say. But anyway, those are my thoughts and opinions about this palette. I know this is shocking coming from me. Comment down below if you want to comment, that is. And let me know what eye look you like better. The smoky one or the Jaclyn inspired one. I hope you guys like this video. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel, please. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for another milestone. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.